YouTube, how you doing? Guess what? It's me. I'm back 2 days in a row. Score! I still feel like shit. I'm still sick. But I'm feeling good enough to post another video. Sorry, my mom's dog got a cut on her leg, and we bandaged it up with duct tape, but she's picking at the duct tape to try and get to it, so we have to be sure she doesn't pick at it, because I'm not redoing that fucking bandage again. I'll throw something at you again. Anyway, see, she's here. She's right there now. I would have put the coat of shame on her, but it's not big enough for her head. So instead I got it on other pit bull so she doesn't screw with it. And she also doesn't screw with her collar. So today we are doing the real talk. I have not talked to Katie yet about this. We actually have not been talking about videos. I'm sorry. But I'm just gonna go out and do it about depression because it sounds like the right thing to do. I'm fixing my dog's ear. My dog's ear is funny. So, as you read up at the top, over here, up here, that is said the real episode depression. This topic is now actually talk about the topic with worry or fear. Because
touchy about that subject, and also I was not home alone at that time, and so I didn't want to be heard talking about that. Right now I am home alone, so can talk about this. Okay, so topic of depression is a very, very serious one, just like the self-harm one. Self-harm could be as a result of depression. Depression leads to a bunch of other things. There is no one type of depression. I don't know all the types. I don't even know one separate type. I really don't, okay? I just know that there's different feelings for different people with different types of depression. So, this is also a very personal topic of mine because my dad has very severe depression, and it makes life a living hell when you're living with him. And, there are many different types of depression. There's the type that you're sad all the time, that you can never feel happy. No, you're sad. Like, there's that sort of thing. Like, there's that sort of depression where you're sad and you feel so alone, you're scared, you're sad, there's people everywhere, but yet you are alone. There's that, and then there's also a type that I deal with, where you just don't feel anything at all. You just don't. I mean, around certain people, you can genuinely smile and not have to fake it, but that's one person out of about 1,000. It doesn't happen. Like, I know what this is like, and I've got 2 people that I'm able to genuinely smile around. Katie and my friend that's over in Georgia. He's probably going to watch this. He does watch my videos for some odd reason. But they make me smile. I don't know how they do it, but they do, and I'm very happy to have them, because without them, I would never get a smile. And I'm really happy, because I've been Skyping with Jay for the past 2 nights. I Skyped with him last night, I Skyped with him the night before, and it's amazing. Honestly, I was so nervous Wednesday night when he wanted to Skype. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I was like, what the fuck do I say? I was so nervous. I was so terrified. I didn't know what to do, because I hadn't Skyped with him for a long time, since the last time I was at Katie's house, because that's when we Skyped last, and even then I was terrified. I was even more terrified now because I knew I wasn't going to be a hyper crazy me. I was going to be a very low, sad me because I wasn't around what I like to call my life force, Katie, who makes me hyper as fuck. And so I knew I wasn't going to be like that. And I didn't want him to expect me to be that crazy self because I knew I wasn't going to be. I didn't have enough energy to even play the part. And that's the thing with the whole with this type of depression. There's flies flying around my damn webcam. What the fuck? Shoot. But the thing with that type of depression, you have to play the act. You have to play the part. When you're around people, around family, you have to, put on that fake smile, like, yeah, totally, I'm totally great, yeah, and act like you did, like you always have, which for me has always been a crazy, hyper kid. So I have to put on a lot of energy trying to act like everything is okay, trying to act like everything is normal. Just trying to act like everything is perfect, everything is fine. I'm happy. That I'm feeling these emotions, that I'm okay. But it's hard, it takes a lot of energy. By the end of the day, I am so exhausted. I just want to sleep, but I know I can't because I have so much more shit to do. Got homework to get done. I've got a bunch of other things, and that's what depression, it makes it to where you have no motivation to do anything. Like, you need to do stuff. You know that you beat yourself up about it. Constantly, you're thinking, I need to get this done. I really need to get this done. Oh, shit. Almost do. I have to get this done. Holy fuck, why can't I get this done? And just beat yourself up about it. Because when you have depression, you are sick. And you don't know what to do about it. Everyone else around you is able to do it. And mental illness is not talked about enough. So when you do have a mental illness, you don't know what's going on. You just know for some reason you're not able to do this. For some reason, you're not able to do something that you need to do. And you feel so stupid, so useless, so pathetic, because you can't. Like everyone else around you, they're motivated, they can do this, they do all their homework, they're doing this, they're doing that, they're motivated. And you're sitting there, thinking, why can't I? Why am I not as motivated as all these people? They're getting out and they're doing things. And I'm sitting here, doing nothing with my life. All I'm doing is fucking it up. That's what you go through. That's what you think about. That's all you think about is, why can't I do this? Why is it having such a bad effect on me? Well, everyone else is all smiles and giggles and motivation. And you're just like, why? Why can't I do that? Why is it when I start my homework, I can't finish it? Even if I know what to do, I can't finish it. I start it and I'm just like, I can't, actually, nothing really goes through my mind at that time, actually. I start doing it, and before I know it, like, I'm doing it, and then the next second, somehow, I put it away, and I'm just like, what happened? I thought I was doing this. Oh, I guess I'm not doing it anymore, okay. And then I go off and try and do something else that I will forget about in 2 minutes. Because it takes your motivation away, and it makes you a shell. Yes, there's depression that will make you sad. There's even bipolar that is not depression, but they can be the same in one. Bipolar depression is, like, I think that's where you have more of the lows and you do the highs, but there's a bunch of different types of depression. It's not just being sad. It's not just feeling low. It's not just feeling bad because your boyfriend dumped you or something. It's not that. Depression is something that stays with you for over a few months or even a few weeks. It's something that sticks with you and doesn't leave. But there is also some depression that comes in waves. It comes in completely random waves, and you don't know what triggered it. Just suddenly, you're sad and you want to die. You want to cry. You just want to roll up into a ball and never see the world again. You just want to lay in a little ball and never wake up. You'll get through waves. Some depression, you go through waves and you're happy, you're excited. That's how mine started out. And I didn't think anything of it because that type of depression is especially ignored. When I was younger, it was all, yay, I'm happy, yay, and then the next minute I was like, quiet and sad. Done. Just done with the world. And that's the type of depression that's most ignored. Because they don't see it. Most people in society don't see it as real depression because it doesn't stick with you at all times. But it is equally as bad, equally as dangerous. Because that will result in getting worse and finding different types of depression. Mine started that way. And now slowly into this. Well, I just don't feel anything.
Um, okay. I've gone to school for a long time. It all started out with one day I was sick. I didn't feel like going, so I figured, maybe if I lied a little bit, because I knew I couldn't just say, I don't feel mentally prepared to go today. I don't feel like I can handle this today. I knew that wouldn't slide with my parents, so I decided, I have a headache. I'm gonna puke. I'm sick. I decided to do that. And I did. And I stayed home. And I realized, I can get this free break whenever I want. When I don't feel okay to go to school, I can just take this break. It's not a cone dog. It's getting in my way. But I just figured, I can take this break whenever I want. I just have to say these lies. And I'm good. And I'll be fine. That was where I went wrong. I gave myself that option. And I've regretted that ever since it happened. Because from there, it just got worse. First, I was missing once every other week. Then I was missing once every week. Then before I knew it, 8th grade came around. And I was missing a week at a time almost. I was maybe going once a week, if even that. I missed 2 weeks in a row about 2 to 3 times. And I got kicked out those 2 to 3 times.
And I had to get re-enrolled. But that last time, I didn't get re-enrolled. That last time, I got signed up for a homeschooling that I hated with a fiery passion. I hated that homeschooling. Because since I'm out in the country, I had no one. I had no one. Ever. I was alone 24/7 it felt like. And even when I had my family here, they've never felt like family. My sisters, yes. Tasha seems to only be my family when it's convenient for her. Or on a rare day when I want something done that she likes to do, like my hair. Then we're suddenly all good. Or when she's getting attacked by our parents, like I am every single day. Then suddenly, we're sisters, you have to help me. Where were you when every single day when they're doing the same exact thing to me? Teresa, she was always there for me. Always. She was always there. She always understood everything. Because we've always been like twins. She's the oldest, but we've always been like twins. Always gotten along like twins. I don't really remember ever fighting with her. You know, she was always there for me. She always understood what I was going through. Well, just recently, I text her up saying that I can't take it anymore. I can't live here anymore. It's not a home. Because I know enough to know that if I stay here, I'm not going to be able to handle it. I'm not going to be able to pass high school. Because I can't. Everything about this house is not a home. Everything about this house is killing me. Being around my dad so often, it's killing me. My dad makes everything so tense and so horrible. I can't even function. Hell, I'm scared to even get up to go to the bathroom because there's so much tension built up. I don't want to get yelled at. I'm terrified of that. I'm terrified of even moving because I don't want to get the attention drawn to me. Because there's so much tension built up in this house, you don't know when it's going to explode. And I'm sorry I'm yelling. Your eardrums might just be popped at this point. But it's a serious topic, and this house hasn't felt like a home for me. It's never felt like a home to me. When I was younger, my dad used to be really, really bad. He wasn't the pills they had him on. What they have him on now is really kind of makes him to where he's kind of like really sluggish, which I prefer this him because then he doesn't yell, he doesn't scream as much, he's not as mean. But when I was a little kid, like when I was really, really like toddler and that, he was really mean to my mom. You know, he would say a lot of mean things, and they would get into these big arguments, and they'd start throwing things. They'd start screaming at the top of their lungs, they'd hit each other. I'd be terrified. And I would always try and stand up for my mom. Always. Like, I was always so scared that he would hurt her. And I was a little spitfire. I wasn't gonna put up with that shit. I never did. I remember Teresa would always tell me, you can't do that. You can't. Do not say those things to him. Don't stand up to him. He will hurt you. I didn't care. Even then, I didn't care about dying. I didn't care about getting hurt. I didn't care. That was kindergarten. I didn't care. Simple. I said, you're gonna hurt me? Hurt me. Whatever. Fuck it. Hurt me. Hit me. Whatever you want to do. I don't care. Just leave her alone. You want to hurt me? Go ahead. I don't care. It's not gonna do anything to me. do it. And I said it too. All the time. He's kind of starting to get back into that, though, now. Uh, yeah. But, growing up, that was not easy. It was not fun. And it rubbed off me. All his ideas.
And you can't can. That's what I get told every single morning. I can't take it. I can't. This is what depression does to you. It makes you want to die with no motivation to do it. It makes you want to do something, get away, run away. You don't have the strength to do it. This is what depression does to you. And depression in families, with children. Never raise your child around a depressed man. Don't do it. It will rub off on them. Look what I turned out. Don't raise your child around depression. It's not for them. I know when you're depressed, you want your children to. Not good. And another thing with depression, it's a really dangerous to society. Like, I know my dad is. I know my dad, he's a depression to himself and to everything around him. If we were to leave, he would probably find us, try and kill us, and then shoot.
And just August, that we were gonna leave that August. We never did. She always says we're gonna leave, but we never do. She says it's because, like, we'll find a house, we'll find everything we need. Like, I had this big plan and everything that I have checked 1,000 times. Mom won't do it because it's too big of a step. She's not willing to take that last final step. Just do it. I hate it. I don't understand anyone wouldn't think if it making their life. There's nothing I can do. And it's horrible to know that you can't do anything to make your life better. You can't do anything to help yourself. You can't do anything at all. Sit there until the day. She can't do it, but everyone else can. Makes you feel stupid because you're not motivated enough to finish something or even start. This is what depression does to you. It makes you just want to crawl into a hole and die, but you don't have the motivation to actually kill yourself. This is what depression does to you. It destroys families, and it destroys yourself. It makes you just want to run away. This has been Real Talk, and I'm gonna go now. Bye. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. We do this every Friday. If you didn't like this video, you can thumbs down as well. Comment what you want next week to be. Comment what you want me to make a video on. I'll do a video tomorrow if I can. Put in the comments what you want to see me doing next time I make a video, okay?